You know how you can have like an amazing day, great parking at the mall, a killer nasi lemak for lunch, and you finish this massive project, but then someone recklessly cuts you off in traffic, and suddenly the whole day is just ruined.
Oh, yeah. Your brain just latches onto that one frustrating thing and, completely deletes the previous 8 hours of wins.
Right. You walk through your front door fuming and tell yourself, today was absolutely terrible. So welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is to decode exactly why we do this and, more importantly, how to stop letting one bad moment ruin an otherwise perfect day.
Exactly. And we are pulling this from Mindfulgym, which is Malaysia's leading evidence-based mindfulness program.
Yeah, created by consultant psychiatrist Dr. Feng Chang-Kar.
Yes. And what makes it so brilliant is how it's customized for our multi-ethnic community here. It turns mindfulness from, something you just practice quietly on a cushion into a highly practical everyday life skill.
It really bridges that gap between local science and just daily survival. So today, we're dissecting a specific thinking error. I think the program calls it the black balloon effect.
That's right. Formally, it's known as discounting the positive, and its close friend, the mental filter.
Kind of feels like having a brain made of, Teflon for compliments, but Velcro for criticism.
That is a great way to put it. Teflon for the good, Velcro for the bad.
But wait, let me play devil's advocate here for a second.
Yeah.
Isn't focusing on the bad just our natural survival instinct? Like, if I remember the tiger in the bushes instead of the pretty flower, I stay alive.
You're exactly right. That is our evolutionary negativity bias at work. Your brain's alarm system is essentially a built-in threat detector.
Okay, so it's doing its job.
It is. But the problem is, in modern-day life, we aren't really dodging tigers in the jungle anymore, but your brain still reacts to a minor criticism as if it's a life or death threat.
Oh, wow. So it just creates completely unnecessary suffering.
Exactly. Think about how this broken filter tricks us. You see it in a dedicated nurse who gets, say, 10 heartfelt thank yous from patients during a grueling shift.
But on the drive home, she just obsessively dwells on one angry relative's complaint.
Right. Or a parent who looks at their kid's report card, completely ignores the 5 A's, and zeroes in on the single D to start a massive lecture.
Oh, I've definitely seen that happen.
Yeah.
It's the exact same mechanism for a job seeker, right? Like someone who crushes 90% of an interview but spends a week agonizing over one stumbled answer.
Yeah, the brain filters out the good to protect you from the quote-unquote threat of the bad.
That actually perfectly tees up this brilliant metaphor from the text. Life is essentially like a good cup of Teh Cham.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, that classic Kabat-Zinn mix of sweet tea and bitter coffee. Discounting the positive means you're stubbornly ignoring the sweet tea and forcing yourself to only taste the bitter coffee.
Exactly. And the goal isn't to pretend the coffee isn't bitter. It's to taste the whole drink. To do that, the program integrates principles from CBT, ACT, and self-compassion.
Okay, so if we look at this through a CBT lens, the first step is challenging the yeah, but. Right.
Right. When your brain dismisses a win with, yeah, but anyone could do it, you stop and demand actual evidence.
Okay, but wait. What if the yeah, but is completely true? Like, I get a compliment at work and my brain says, yeah, but you missed the deadline by a day. I really did miss the deadline.
Well, CBT isn't about lying to yourself. It's about demanding objective evidence, like a scientist. If you missed a deadline, that is a fact.
Right.
But does that fact automatically invalidate the quality of the work you did deliver? You have to challenge the brain's assumption that one mistake just erases the entire success.
Make the brain prove it. I like that. But what if the negative feeling is just lingering, like the bad thought is buzzing around like a mosquito?
That's where ACT principles come in, diffusing from the thought. The instinct is to fight the negative thought and push it away.
Which probably doesn't work.
No, because psychologically, fighting a thought actually signals to your alarm system that this thought is a dangerous threat, keeping you stuck in survival mode.
Oh, wow. So fighting the thought makes the brain think there's a tiger again.
Precisely. Instead of fighting, you just acknowledge it. You say, I hear you, mind, but I'm going to appreciate this moment anyway.
It's like holding that one single black balloon of a mistake in your hand, but choosing not to pop all the bright, colorful balloons of success around you.
Yes, you can hold both at the exact same time.
Which brings us to the active rewiring part. The program has this very catchy memory tool to practice self-compassion, which is Google-WWW-Yahoo.
It's a fantastic way to build new habits in the brain. When you actively search for positive things, you train your brain's filter to actually notice them.
So you mentally Google your day and search for WWW, which stands for what went well,
Right.
And the text explicitly warns us what went well, not what women want. Because trying to figure that out will definitely trigger your threat detector and cause a lot more stress.
That is so true. And once you find what went well, you consciously celebrate and appreciate it.
So you let that positive emotion actually register in your body so the brain remembers it.
Exactly.
Okay, let's summarize our 3 main messages for you today. 1. Catch that black balloon effect, or mental filter, in action when it tries to send your wins to the junk folder.
2. Embrace the Teh Cham mix of life. It's sweet and sour, so taste both.
And 3. Use Google-WWW-Yahoo to intentionally tune your brain to the positive.
And for your call to action, try this when you're lying in bed tonight. Instead of replaying that one silly thing you said in a meeting, do a quick Google WWW-Yahoo mental search.
Find your WWW, hold on to it, and let yourself Yahoo. It's a total game changer.
Definitely.
And we will leave you with this final provocative thought. If you are constantly discounting your own positives, how might your invisible mental filter be accidentally teaching your children or your colleagues to discount their own worth?